Hey, it's Gabriel Brown here, and I want to talk to you today about Experian Boost, some of the pros and cons of Experian Boost. Now, many people say Experian Boost will get you a 3% increase in your credit score if you just allow them to access your bank account and see how well you pay your utilities and some other bills. Well, I say that's really not a good idea because one, if you're living paycheck to paycheck and you're only 1 or 2 weeks from being bankrupt, if you check the actual trajectory of your income versus your utilities and your expenses for rent, car note, and all of that, that you're actually allowing a major credit bureau to see. They share this information with creditors and they call it demand deposit activity. And because that information is now something that you gave them access to, it really doesn't help as much as you think. So let's say, for instance, you get a 3% boost in your credit score. Let's say you have a 600 credit score, all right, and you get 18 or 20 points. So now you have a 620. But you've allowed Experian access to your banking activity so they can see all of your history and now know your demand deposit activity, which is what your paychecks are being deposited in your account, okay, what your debits and credits are, okay, what your utility expenses are, and any other expenses you have. So for the 18 or 20 points increase, you've actually put yourself in jeopardy because now bankers and lenders know that the credit bureaus they can share or gather information from the credit bureaus to learn about what your debt to utilization or debt to income is. So if your utilization is too high, all right, meaning you're spending too much of your income, right? Now you won't get approved, not because of your 620 credit score, but because of your debt to income. So using Experian Boost could boost your score, but diminish or reduce your approvals. So I say it's better to just work on your credit profile and build your score through some of the traditional ways, all right, instead of actually utilizing Experian Boost. Now let's go through a couple traditional ways you can build your score 20 points, right? If you just reduce the actual amount of your credit utilization. So let's say you have a $1,000 credit card and you're following the 30% utilization rule. If you drop the utilization rule to the new rule, which is 7%, not 30%. So if you drop from 30% utilization of a $1,000 credit card to 7%, you're gonna boost your credit scores probably even more than 20 points if you do that across all your cards. Okay, your credit capacity rule can help you boost your credit score. If the credit capacity rule says you're only supposed to use 30% of the total number of credit cards you have. So if you have 10 cards, you're only supposed to use 3. If you drop that down to 10% and only use 1 of your credit cards out of 10, you can increase your credit scores probably another 20 or 30 points, okay? So just following the basic credit utilization, credit capacity, and debt to income, if you tweak, how you're spending your disposable income, right? That could then also get you approved a little better because now bankers typically want to see a 43% debt to income utilization, right? If you drop the 43% down to about, let's say, 20%, okay? Now bankers and lenders are looking at you even more to approve you, right? So these are things that you can do without using Experian Boost, without opening up all of your business to get a 3% increase in your credit score.